What's going on, guys? Ben here, Player.net, and today another BitFenix product for us. This time by way of the Ghost. Now, this is the biggest BitFenix case that I have yet to review, so I'm actually quite excited about it. Smaller cases are cool, micro ATX, mini ITX, blah blah, but I like big. It gives you more room to work with. And it's just something about it. You get more room for stuff, and I just like my cases a little bit bigger. To each his own, really. In true BitFenix fashion, we kind of have the crest over here on the left with the model down at the bottom right. The URL to their website, bitfenix.com, down there in the bottom left. Now, as always, moving around the box, there's really not a lot going on BitFenix boxes, and I like it. Though they do take the time on the back to give us a few different kind of diagram images of whatever case is inside and highlight some of the main features. For instance, on this one we can fit 240mm radiators on the top. It's got BitFenix nanochrome surface treatment, which sounds good to me. 2-type super speed USB 3.0 ports on the front. There's a dual hinge door design that we'll take a closer look at. Pre-modded for Alchemy LED strips. I've got a couple of those lying around, so we'll throw those on in there for the review and whatnot as well. And that's pretty much it, except you go onto the one side here, and if you guys can still see it, there's a nice little specifications list, so we can see it's steel, plastic, the size, what motherboards it's compatible with, cooling fans and all that, how many we can fit in here and all that fun stuff. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this bad boy up, get it out, and we're going to take a closer look. Alright, so here it is. True BitFenix fashion, we have their little crest logo down here at the bottom. And as you can see, it's got a nice smooth finish to it all around. And one of the unique things about the front panel door here is that you can open it either way. And what I mean is you can open it this way, which reveals our 5.25 inch a nice memory card reader, or you put a floppy drive in there probably if you wanted to. And we've also got this nice area for a couple fans down there. We can just clip this out. And again, one of the other nice thing about this case is that a lot of things are just push and clip out, so it's easy access, no screws needed. But as mentioned, before I got carried away there, the nice thing about this door is you can open it either way. So depending on what you need, you can flip it either direction, or if you feel like it, it's easily removed and just comes completely off. So it gives you more options. You don't have to worry about, oh, well, if I want my case on this side and open the door, no, the door opens either way or it comes right off. Moving around the case real quick, there is unfortunately no windowed side panel on this, though it is quite, the video's not going to show it. I tried to set some lights, probably killing it to be honest, but you can't really see it. It does have a nice effect to it. As mentioned, it was on the box. I said it, I can't recall it off the top of my head, so I'm not going to say it again. But yeah, definitely got a nice look effect to it. And keeping things moving around to the back. There's of course a pre-installed fan here. There's a couple of holes that are kind of filled in with a bit of metal for water cooling there. So if you want to, you can pop these little things out, get some grommets in there, and off you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PCI expansion bays there, so we can make sure we can get a few graphics cards, sound card, whatever you need in there. Of course, nice bottom mounted PSU, and there's always a little added extra vented area there for a bit better insulation. Ventilation, pardon me. Moving around to the side, again, nothing fancy, nothing going on there. Now, one of the things I liked about the case when I was just having a quick look at it is the actual front panel. The front panel connectors, I/O, whatever you like to call them, right here at the top in the front, I mean, there's a power reset, 2 USB 3, 2 USB 2, and there's of course a mic and a headphone jack. But what I like is the fact that BitFenix have also gone ahead and included a little hard drive spot right there. You can fit a 3.5-inch hard drive in there, and there is the SATA connectors right down here in the corner for it to get it all plugged in. So that's quite nice. And the other thing, as mentioned, is you just clip and pop, you just push and pop around the case, and things come off. Taking the top grill off, we now have room for a 240mm radiator, or some fans, or Lord only knows what. You got a bit of room to fit some stuff in there, probably fans or radiators, but this day and age, you never know what people are going to put in there. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and open this up, and we'll take a closer look at the inside. Alright, so here it is. When you get the side panel off, one of the first things you'll of course probably notice is some hard drive trays and whatnot. There's a few 2.5-inch ones in there. There's a few 3.5-inch ones in there. What do we got? Yeah. They've also gone ahead and put the rubber grommets for the cable management areas in the bag. That's a bit different. First time I've seen that, but I imagine it'll go over well for some people because some people may not want them. Me personally, I'll be sticking them in. There's also, of course, the user manual and some screws inside that bag as well. Putting all that stuff to the side, we have three optical bay drives. Yeah, 5.25-inch. Sorry. Then we've got the 3 2.5-inch and 3 3.5-inch drive bays. Another thing I'm noticing here, looking at the bottom, there's of course the bottom mounted PSU will go up in here towards the rear. There's room for another fan here, and they have another little unique fan design I'm noticing there. There's of course a pre-installed rear fan. There's a nice cutout to, if users want to change their CPU coolers after they get the motherboard mounted, you won't need to take the whole motherboard out. And if you can see it, there's also a bit of noise dampening material on both of the side panels. So this case is going to have some good functionality, but it should also be relatively quiet as well, which in this day and age is great. Yeah, we all like to have fans and keep things cool, but we don't want to hear them at the same time. Of course, there's a host of wires here for all the front panel I/O connectors and whatnot. And I mean, that's pretty much it. We kind of have a little guide here for mounting the motherboard and all that fun stuff. It lets us know that A is for ATX and M is for micro ATX. Just a little guide to help some users get their boards mounted. You know where the screws will go and all that fun stuff. Well, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's definitely a nice case. I'm looking forward to getting building in it. Of course, there'll be more pictures, a little bit more detailed information about the Ghost in the review. So check back on player.net for that in the near future. Like, subscribe, comment, and as always, thank you guys for watching.